birthday series today. We have Brick by Brick by Philip Bloom, aka Glum Hippo. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So we're going to use the numbers 1 through 9 today. We have a 9 by 9 puzzle. Numbers 1 through 9, once each in every one of these boxes, every one of these rows, and every one of these columns. We're going to have to figure out where they go. Digits in cages must, without relying on repeats, sum to the indicated total in the top left corner. I like that wording. So this is a really nice pattern here. This is really pretty. These 4 cells are going to sum to 18, given in the top left corner here, and these digits won't repeat. We have 4 cells here that'll sum to 24. So even though this digit and this digit could be the same number because of Sudoku rules, they're in the same cage, so they won't repeat. 3 cells to be 6, 4 cells to be 12, etc., etc. How would we like to get started? We do have some given digits today. As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a playlist of all the birthday puzzles I've solved, a link to a playlist of all the Sudoku-ish puzzles I've solved, and a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. Okay, we do have some given digits. I'm gonna remember them. They're not gonna jump out at me halfway through the puzzle. I'm gonna remember them. Are there any cages that jump out at me as maybe only having one option? Let's see, 12 and 4 cells. I don't know that one off the top of my head. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 10. So I have some options here. 4 cells to be 12 again. 3 cells for 24. 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 7 is 24. That's the biggest these 3 digits could be. So this is going to be 7, not a 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 for sure. They don't see a 7, 8, 9. I'm remembering my givens, so this is fine. And then we can do some fun stuff like what would be a fun thing? This sees all 3 of these, right? That's just Sudoku stuff. But with these cages, you can do stuff like never mind, we'll come back to that. There's gonna be somewhere. Okay, so like here, this cell technically sees all of these, right? So we can do stuff like that later. I'm jumping ahead. 4 cells to get 24. I don't think of anything off the top of my head, but 3 cells to be 6 is going to be 1, 2, 3. They do not see a 1, 2, or 3 anywhere yet, so that's okay. 4 cells to get 18. I have options. 4 cells to get 12. This can't be... Oh, it could be this digit, actually. I could use a 1, 2, or 3 here. 4 cells to get 12, I'm fine. 4 cells to get 12. 4 cells to get 12. This needs to be 13 and 2 cells. I know from my previous experience now with 2 cell 13 cages, I can't use a 1, 2, or 3 at all. So this would be like a 4, 9, or a 5, 8, or a 6, 7 would be my options here. And 2 cells for 14. I can't use a 1, 2, 3, 4 at all. So this would be like a 5, 9 with 9 can't go here. A 6, 8. And that's actually it. I can't do a 7, 7. Okay. Thinking about stuff like... Where does this digit go in here? It can't go here. It also can't go here. Maybe where does this digit go in here? Maybe there's more I can do. Okay, well also... Thinking about multiple cages together. I know that these 2 rows sum to 90, and these are only going to be 24. That's kind of big. There might be something neat with the shapes here. Like all 3 of these digits need to go in here somewhere. It won't be this one. Let's think about these 2 specifically. They won't be this cell. They can't go here. They might have some overlap here, but it won't be both of these because if this sums to 13, that'd be bad for the 12 cage. What am I overlooking? Maybe there's more I can do with 12 cages. Like this is neat. A 1, 2, 3, and a 7, 8, 9. And then another 24 here. These 2 rows do sum to 90. This takes out 30. So the highlighted cells need to be 60. This takes out 24. So these highlighted cells, 60 minus 24 is 36. These 8 cells need to sum to 36. That doesn't seem that unreasonable. We'll come back to that. Maybe 4 cells to get 24. I could do a 1, 2, 3, 6. I think the biggest number I can use is a 6. There's no way I could use a 7 because then I would need 3 cells that sum to 5. So these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for sure. This all sees a 3. So maybe I want to look at this one. This sees 2 of these, but this cell could be here. Maybe I want to think about rows and columns. This digit needs to go in here somewhere. It can't go here. It can't go here. So this digit is one of these. A 4 can't go here. If I'm not using a 3 here, the smallest this can be is 7. So this can't actually be a 6. Okay. 1, 2, 4 would be 7, meaning this can't be a 6. 4 cells to get 24. Did I overlook something here? I have lots of pencil marks. This row. 45. 14 plus 13 is going to be 27, plus 3 is 30. So these 4 cells need to sum to be 15 also. We could think about that. 4 cells to get 15. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 is only 10, but I can't use a 3. So 1, 2, 4, 5 is actually the minimum, which is 12. Oh, maybe a combination here would break this? I didn't think about that. What if this is 5, 9? I still have a ton of options here. This is either 5, 9 or 6, 8. So if I have anything that uses like a 5, 8, that would break both of these. So I don't want this to be 5, 8. 4 and 9 would still leave me with 6, 8 as an option. 6 and 7 would still leave me with 5 and 9 as an option. Okay. I still need to use a 1, 2 for sure. Okay, this is also a 12. This can't be a 4. I can't actually use 1, 2, 3, 6 because this would be broken. This is all in the same box. So I don't actually want to use a 6. Now I'm narrowed down on options here. 1, 2, 3, 5 is only 11. So 1, 2, 4, 5 is going to have to be the way I do this one. The biggest number I can use is a 5. The next biggest number I can use is a 4. If I use a 1, 2, 3, I have to use a 6, so I don't want to use all of 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2, 4, 5 is the only way that's going to work now. Let's take out the 3. This is going to be 1, 2, 4, 5. 4 definitely goes down here, but that also means that this is not a 1, 2. This is going to have to be a 3, so these are not 3. This is a 1, 2, so this won't be a 1, 2. 4 is going to go down here. Maybe I'm going to think about, can I use a 4 in here? If this is a 4, these are 3 numbers that sum to 20. 9 and 8 and 3. I do have options there. Let's look at this one also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, none of this can be a 4. 4 sees these two in this one, and then I also have a 4 here that sees this. So if I can't use a 4, I also don't want to use a 5. My only option here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, nice. We're getting somewhere. This is a 3. I definitely have a 3 in here. Okay, where does this cell go in here? It can't go here, it won't go there. I have some options. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5. I've used all the 1s and 2s for these 2 rows, but this one being in a separate box is kind of throwing me. Um, let's see, I know I need a 4 down here. I'm fine right now with putting a 4 here. I don't know yet. This cannot be a 1 or a 2. I need a 1 and a 2 in this row. Do I want to use a 1 or a 2 in here? If I used a 1, it'd be, well, the most that 3 cells could be, 9, 8, 7, is 24, so that would be fine. I could put these 2 down here and this one up here. I've got plenty of space to work with on there. Is there more Sudoku I can do? I kind of did a lot of these. And I never cleaned anything up with that. I did notice quicker up here my actual options. If I can't use a 3 here, but I could use a 3 here. This could still be 1, 2, 6, and this could be a 3. That looks okay. 1 and 2 can't go here. I need to use a 1 and a 2 maybe. If I don't use a 1 and a 2, the lowest it would be 1, 3, 4, 5 without the 2, which is too big. Without the 1, the lowest would be 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 14, which is too big. So I definitely have to use a 1 and a 2 in here. In this region, I can't put a 1, 2 up here. I think that's good to think about. It's 1, 2, and then either 3, 6, or 4, 5. That's another way of looking at it. 1, 2, and then either 3, 6, or 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, or 1, 2, 5. This definitely needs a 1, 2 as well. Okay, let's look at that. I'm definitely using a bunch of 1, 2s in here. So like in this row, I won't have any more 1, 2s. This won't have any 1s or 2s. So this row needs a 1 and a 2. I can't put them here. I can't put them here. I can't put both 1 and 2 here because I can only put 1, 1, or 2 here. It would see this box. So this needs to be a 1 or a 2. Okay, meaning I can't put both 1 and 2 here. What else can I do with this? This specifically is a 1, 2. Okay, similar down here maybe in this row. I cannot put 1, 2s here. If I put both 1 and 2 here, this would have to be both a 1 and a 2, and that's broken. Okay. Okay, there's got to be more here. I cannot put... These cells see both a 1 and a 2. Okay. This row has a 1 and a 2. This row only has 1, 1, or 2. I don't know if we're getting anywhere with that. Where does the other 1 or 2 for this row go? It can't go here. It might go here. What if it goes here? The other 1 or 2 would be here. This would not be a 1 or 2, so this would be a 1 or a 2. That might be fine. What if I put both 1 and 2 in here? That would be 3, and then this would just be 2 cells to sum to 15. That might be fine. I have lots of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is definitely a 1, 2. Man, this could be a 3 and this could be a 6. I could still have 1, 2, 3, 6. It doesn't need to be 1, 2, 4, 5. If this is 1, 2, 4, 5 and this is 1, 2, 3, 6, do they see this one in a certain way? Wow. These cells need to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 9. Ooh, okay, so this is a 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that makes this really small, actually. Oh, I already have a 3. This needs to be a 1, 2, 4, 5. Ooh, and I'm definitely using a 4 and a 5 here. This is going to be a 7, 8, 9. I'll pencil that for now. That's pretty small. The biggest this can be is a 4 and a 5, which is a 9. Which would mean these two cells would need to sum to 24 minus 9 is 15, at least. At least. The biggest that this can be is 17. So the smallest that this can be is 7. I can't use a 1 here. Okay. I could do 2, 5, or I could do 4, 5, but I definitely have to use a 5. All right. If I'm 2, 4, or 4, 5. One of these is definitely a 1. If this is 2, 5, that's 7. This would need to be 8, 9. If this is 4, 5, that's 9. This would need to be 15. I could do 6, 9, or 7, 8. But, oh, I need one more 7, 8, 9 here for this row. That actually ended up being pretty small. Very cool. Oh, uh-oh. This has to be a 1 or a 2. If this is not a 1 or a 2, I don't have any room for 1 and 2 in this region. It can't go here. It's not a 4. If this was not a 1 or a 2, then I've already used all the 1s and 2s for these 2 rows here. So this has to be a 1 or a 2. Okay, meaning this can't be 1, 2. It'll be a 4, 5, 6. There's something that's good to look at. Kind of the opposite happens here. What do I do with that? This is definitely a 1 or a 2. 3 and 6 definitely go in here, so I won't be using 3 and 6 here. That's okay. This cell is one of these. Maybe I could start shading for that. Where does this digit go in here? This digit is one of these. This digit is going to be one of these. Also one of these. That was a good spot. I liked that. 4, 5, 6 here. I could still have a 6 and a 3. I know I need to use a 1 and a 2 in here. Actually, I missed this. And so this should have been the next step. This can't be 1, 2, so these have to be 1, 2. And the only option that I can get to 9 here with is 4, 5. This is going to be a 1, 2, 4, 5. So that's good. What now? This digit is going to be one of these. This digit is going to be one of these. What if this is not 4, 5? What if this is 3, 6? Is that okay? This digit needs to go in here somewhere. It can't go there. It could be a 4 that goes here. This digit needs to go in here somewhere. This digit's going to be one of these. But I know I can't use 1, 2s here anymore, so this is going to be a 1, 2. Let's start shading. This is pink. This is the pink 1, 2. This is an orange 1, 2. Orange and pink are going to go right here, actually. I don't know which one's which there. I need orange in this region somewhere. It can't go in the blank spaces here, and it also just can't go in this row anymore. So this is going to be an orange 1, 2. Meaning this sees both 1s and 2s. I have orange, pink in the bottom. I need pink in this row, so this is going to be a pink 1, 2. We're on a roll. This is going to be an orange 1, 2. I don't know which one's which yet, but one of these is going to be the 1, 2. And then the other one will be the what pairs with this 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it means that orange won't go here. This is going to be the orange 1, 2. I know that the 1 and 2 for this region are in here already, so this needs to be the orange 1, 2. Meaning one of these is pink. Also means that this is not orange. It is pink. This is not pink. It is orange. Take out the right color there. It means that this won't be pink. This will be pink. Yay! 3, 4, 5, 6. This will go together to sum to 9, which is cool. I need orange in here. Orange can't go here. It won't go here. It needs to be one of these. I'll shade it like this for now. What else do I have? I need orange and pink in here. I don't know which one's which yet. Let's see. Pink won't go here and won't go here. I still am not sure about this one. One of these is pink. I know that I have a 1 or a 2 in here. I still need an orange 1, 2 for this column. It can't go in this box. It can't go in this box. It's gonna go here somewhere. Okay. Orange and pink definitely go in here. So 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna take out the quarter marks 4 to just clean this up a little bit. Pink is not this one. So if it is a 1, 2 here, it would be a orange. That's okay. This is good progress though. We got a lot of 1s and 2s. Orange is going to be in this column. Pink is going to be in this column. That's good to think about. This is not a 2. It's a 4 or a 5. Pink is either this one or this one. Orange is somewhere here. Still a lot of options. This can't be pink orange because this would break. But that's fine. This could be a 1, this could be a 2, this could be 4, 5, this could be a 2, this would be a 1, this would be 4, 5, or this is neither. This could be a 4. I could have 1 and 2. Okay, I'll leave that. I still have some options. And then 1, 2, 4, 5 are definitely in here somewhere. Still lots of options. Okay, that was good. What else can I do now? If this is a 1, this is 3 cells that sum to 17. If it's a 2, it's 3 cells that sum to 16. That's fine. What else do I know? I have 6, 7, 8, 9 occurring a lot also. which might be good to look at. 4 or 5 can't go here. So 4 and 5 need to go in here. Oh, let's look at that. Let's look at that. 4 or 5 needs to go in this box somewhere. Meaning it's gonna have to go here. So I can say that this has to be a 5. Because I also need a 4, 5 in here. Ooh, if this is a 5, these are not 5. This is a 1, 2, 4. This is a 1, 2, 5 for sure, but definitely a 5. What can I do with that? Let's look at if I actually want 4 and 5 in here. If this is a 4, 5, that's a 9. Which seems fine. This could be like a 1 and an 8 or a 2 and a 7. That might be fine. But 5, I took 5 out of here. This is now a 1, 2, 4. So this can't be a 1 or a 2 or a 4. It's going to be a 3 or a 6, and it's not orange. Okay, meaning this is either pink or orange. I don't know which one's which. I mean, if it's here, it would be orange. If it's here, it might be able to be either. But the other one, too, for the row definitely goes here. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 is going to go here. This could still be a 3, it looks like. I'm not against, like, this is not the only 3 in the row yet. What more do I do with this being a 1, 2, 4? What happens there? This is also 1, 2, 5. So one of these will go up here. So these won't both be pink and orange. One orange goes here or here, and pink goes here or here. It's whichever one doesn't go there. I kind of already knew that. Okay. I think there's actually more I can look at with these. Since I know that this has to be a 4, 5, at least one of these two has to be a 3, 6. If these were a 1, 2, 4, 5, then this would be a 4 or a 5, and this would be a 4 or a 5, and this would be broken. So one of these at least needs to be a 3, 6. Which is something to think about. I don't know what that tells me right now. If this is 1, 2, 3, 6, this cell sees 1, 2, 3, and 6. It would be a 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. If this is a 3, 6, and I have this one almost narrowed down. This is a 3, 6 or a 4, 5. This can't be whichever one goes there. And this being a 4, 5 is really good. What else do I know? Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. This has to be a 6 because for the column, there's nowhere else for 6 to go. So this cell is one of these. This is a 6 in this cell. That's another way of looking at it. Meaning these two cells are going to go here. Okay. Definitely have a 6 here. Maybe I do want to look at this some more. 4 and 5 definitely go in this column. I'm not against them going here. If this was a 4, 5, and this was a 1, this would be an 8. If this is a 4, 5, and this is a 2, this would be a 7. But I don't need to have 4, 5 both in here. Can I do something more here? I have 1, 2 already. I need a 3 somewhere. Then I need a 4 and a 5 somewhere. This can't be a 4, 5, but everything else will be fine. I also need one more out of 6, 7, 8, 9 somewhere. Okay. This row is also pretty filled in, but this is down to a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. These two digits need to go somewhere. Ah, okay, so this is a 1 or a 2, and then a 3 or a 6. The 1, 2 is going to go here. The 3 or the 6 can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. This is going to be a 3, 6. So that's a 3, 6 pair now. So this can't be a 6. This is a 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. This is definitely a 9, so this is not a 9. 9 definitely goes here. Here's something that might be small. I don't think this could be a 4. If this was a 4, then I would need a 5 up here. But having 4, 5, 4, 5 would mean there's nowhere for 5 to go in here now, since 5 can't go down here. If this is a 5 and a 4 goes up here, that'd be fine. This would be a 4 and this would be a 5, but I could still have 4 down here as an option. But in order to fit 5 in here, it either has to go here or here if this is 3, 6. Ooh, this is the only other place 1, 2 can go in this column. This has to be a 1 or a 2. Okay, so then this has to be a 5. Does that get me somewhere? This is pink or orange. Maybe I want to recolor starting from up here now. This is the same 1, 2 as this one, which is going to be the same as one of these. I was saying earlier I couldn't have both of these be 1, 2 because it would break this, but I don't have that issue anymore. Maybe I do want to recolor from starting up here. Whichever 1, 2 is this one, is going to be the same as this one, which is fine. Okay, this is a 5. Meaning 5 can't go here. It's also not one of these. Maybe down here, if a 5 can't go here. It's also not one of these. Oh, what did that tell me? I already know about 5s up here. This has to be 1, 2, this has to be 1, 2. There's no more 1, 2s in this column. The other 1, 2 for this region goes here. This 1, 2 is going to be the same as whichever one goes down here, which is the same as this one. I don't see anything with that. This 1, 2 is going to be the same as this one, which is the same as this one. I don't see anything with that yet. This is still a 1, 2, 4. This is a 1, 2, and this is a 1, 2. This is a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 still. It's whichever 3, 6 goes here. And then the 7, 8, 9 that isn't here. Five's in here. Are there issues with one of these being a 5? I was kind of looking at this. I know that this is 1, 2, 4, 5. If this was also 1, 2, 4, 5, then 4 and 5 for this row could not go here. Could not go here. This would be a 5. So the 5 would have to go down here somewhere. It would be here or here. Can I look more at this? I did take out an option from here that would have broken this. What if this is not a 4? Then this is a 4. So if this is not a 4, 9, it's a 6, 7. This is a 5, 9. This would be a 4. 4 and 5 in here would be fine. That would just mean this is 3, 6. This would be a 6, 7. So this would have to be a 3, and this would have to be a 6. But that's okay. 7, 8, 9. Is there any combination that breaks this, maybe? If this is a 5, 9, and this is a 6, 7, and this is an 8. if this is a 6, 8, then this is a 4, 9, and this is a 7. I don't think this could be a 9. But that's small. As in, like, I don't think that's helpful. If this is a 6, 8, then this can't be 6, 7, so it's 4, 9, so this is a 7. If this is a 5, 9, then this is 6, 7, and this becomes an 8. So there's no way that can be a 9, meaning 9 would have to go here somewhere. Or I suppose maybe here also. This column seems really nice, but I can't figure out what more to do with that. This digit is the same as this one, and it's the same as this one. So these two digits. This is a 1, 2, 3, 6. This digit goes up here with some 7, 8, 9 that doesn't go down here. Well, if I put a 3 here, I don't have anywhere for 3 to go in this region because this cell would see all of these. So this can't be a 3. So this is either a 5 or a 6. So this is a 1, 2, 4 or a 1, 2, 3, but it's not a 6. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do something with this now? With this being only a 5 or a 6. And where did this cell can't go here and can't go here? Could be one of these. Getting more narrowed down slowly. 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4. If it's a 4 up here, this would be a 5. This would be a 4. I was running into some issues before with this being 4, 5. If this is a 5, where does 5 go in here? Could still be this one. It couldn't go up here actually. So if this is a 5, it would go down here. This being a 5 would make this 5 and 8. So this would be a 7. This would be 4 and 9. That's totally fine. This being a 5 would make this a 4. So this would be a 5. If this is not a 5, where does 5 go in here? It's an interesting shape. This would be a 6. I'm not sure about that. What are these? Still a 6, 7, 8, 9. I need a 3 somewhere up here. This can't be a 3. One of these has to be a 3. Can I do something with that? I need to have a 3 in this row still, and it has to be one of these. Vertically, all of those seem fine. Where does the other 3 down here go? This can't be a 3, and this can't be a 3. If this is not a 4, where does 4 go down here? If this is a 6, 7, then this is a 5, and this is a 4, so that I can't put 4 here. Ooh. If this is a 6, 7, this is a 5, so this is a 4. So then I have nowhere to put 4 here because I can't put 4 here, here, or here. Ooh, so this has to be a 4, 9, meaning this will definitely be a 6, 8. Meaning this has to be a 5. Ooh. Okay, what do I do with that now? This is a 6, 8, so this becomes a 7. It means that these are not 7. Okay, that's a 6, 8, 9. Means a 7 definitely goes here for this cage. Well, for this row, column. This is a 7, so this is not a 7. That's an 8, 9 pair. Actually, that's really, really nice, I think. A 4, 9, a 1, 2. I don't think that tells me about this still. If this is a 6, 8, Yeah, I'll keep going with this. This can't be a 5 anymore. So this can't be a 4 now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 4. The 3 or the 4 would go out here. 3 would go here if it's not in here. 4 has options. 6, 8. Okay. So 8. Let's think about. I know I looked at before that both of these can't be 1, 2, 4, 5 because this would be broken. So one of these does have to be 3, 6. I don't know if I can figure out right now which one that would be. Okay, what else do I do with the fact that I have 4, 9, and a 5 down here? That means 5 has to go here, so this is a 5. Nice, actually. 1, 2, I have 1, 2, I have a 7, 8, I have a 6, 8. This is gonna be a 4, 6, 7, 8. But this is the only place 4 can go in the column now, so this has to be a 1, 2, 3, meaning this will be a 6. Nice. There you go. This is gonna be a 6. This is an 8, 9. This can't be an 8, so that means this is the only, just kidding, it's not the only place 8 can go in the column, because 8 could go here. This is a 4, 6, 7. This also can't be a 6. It's just a 4, 7. This is a 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a 9, which means that 9 has to go up here. If this is a 4, 7, though, this can't be a 7. It's an 8, so this is a 6, so this is an 8. Meaning these can't be 8. 9, 8, 6, 7. This is still a 1, 2, 4. This is a 1, 2, 3. I'm getting close to like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 8, 9 can't go in here anymore. 8 needs to be one of these. What else did I get? This is a 4, 7. This is a 4, 5, but this is 4, 9, so that's okay. 1, 2. This is going to be 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. One of these is already a 3, so these won't be 3. This is a 5, 7, 8. This is a 1, 2, 3. This is not the only place 4 can go. This is the only place 9 can go, though. I have a 9 down here and a 9 down here, so this is a 9 and this is an 8. Meaning these won't be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 5, 7, 8, 7, 8. That all looks fine. I might be able to shade eventually for like 4s, like I did with the 1s and the 2s. Okay, vertically. 8, 9. I almost have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay, 8 comes out of here. So this is now an 8. This is a 7, 9. 8 is definitely one of these, so this is not an 8, but this is also not an 8, so this is an 8. Meaning I have a 7, 9 here. 8 won't go anywhere else here, that's okay. 7, 9, 6, 7, 9. One of these is definitely a 6. 8 can't go here, so 8 is going to be one of these. Which is interesting. I don't know if I can do anything with that yet. 9, I also am getting narrowed down, actually. 9 can't go here and can't go here and can't go here, so one of these is a 9. This being a 9 would mean that this is a 7, and I wouldn't be able to use 7 or 9 here, so this would be a 6, 8, which wasn't an option, right? This was either an 8, 9, a 7, 8, or a 6, 9. So if I take out 7 and 9 from here, my option would be 6, 8, which is not going to work. So this can't be a 9. This is going to have to be a 9, which is good for this cage. This was the one I didn't have anything penciled in yet. 9 means this is not a 9. This is going to be a 6, 7 now. 7 means I can't use 7 here. So it's either a 6, 9 or an 8, 9, but definitely a 9. Okay. 8 means this can't be an 8. 6 means this can't be a 6, so this can't be a 3. I either have 4 and 5 or 6 and 3. If this is a 5, 7. I'm getting somewhere with that. I don't know yet, but this is an 8 for the region now. I have so many pencil marks to clean up now. This can't be an 8, but that's okay. This could be a 6-9 or a 9-6 or a 9-8 still. Definitely have a 9 here, and I definitely have a 9 here, so this won't be a 9. It'll be a 7, and this will be a 9. If this is a 7, this can't be a 7. I'm also not using 7 in the region anymore, but that's okay. 3, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 7, 4, 7. I also need to think about... I think I'm okay. I was gonna say, like, where 6 could go in this region, but I already placed it. I don't know if I have more of that right now. Okay. This cage, these 3 cells need to sum to 9, and I can't use both 1 and 2. I can only use 1 or 2. So if this is a 1, I would need to skip a 2, and I could do 3 and 5. So I could do 1, 3, 5. I definitely need to use a 4 and a 5 in this column. Let's think about it that way. I know I need to use a 4 and a 5 in this column. I can't put them both here because that's already 18. So this needs to be a 4 or a 5. This is either a 4 or a 5 in some third digit. If it's 1 and 4, it would be 1, 4, 4, which doesn't work. 2 and 4 would make this 2, 3, 4. 1 and 5 would make this 1, 3, 5, and 2 and 5 would be 2, 5, 7, which doesn't work. So this is gonna be a 3, 4, 5, but definitely a 3. This can't be a 3, it'll be a 6. This will be a 3. Was that right? If this is a 1 and a 4, I would need 4 more, so I can't do that. If this is 1 and 5, that's 6, so I would need a 3. That does work. If this is 2 and 4, that's 6, and I would need a 3. If that's 2 and 5, that's 7, I would need another 2, so that doesn't work. So yeah, this is definitely a 3. This is a 6, and this is a 3. If this is a 6, that means this is a 6. It's going to be a 1, 2, 6. What is this? Well, I need a 7 for this region, so it's going to go here. And this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, it looks like. So this is going to be a 9. I also could have got that off of that. Whoops. I don't think I could narrow these down more. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be a 6 and an 8. This is a 6, 8, 9, which is cool. 6, 8, I don't have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting somewhere with that. Oh, this is a 5, so that can't be a 5. Do I know what's happening here yet? I need to be careful with not breaking this. I remember that. 6, 9, and 8, 9 are 2 different sums, so this is still an option. My 9s are good. Okay, so many pencil marks to clean up. I have to stay on top of it, make sure I get everything. 4, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5. This is a 6 and an 8. This can't be both 6 and 8. That's fine. I didn't want it to be. Does something break something else here? Not that I'm seeing. Okay, I have a decent amount of 7s placed. Where does 7 go in here? 7 has to be here or here, so this can't be a 7. Like that. This can't be a 7, so this is going to be a 7. This is going to be a 3, 5. If this is 7, this is 4, this is 7. Meaning this is 5 and this is 4. My 1, 2, 4, 5 is set. This is still a 1, 2, 3. I don't have that yet. This is a 4, which means 4 here. 4 will go somewhere here. That's okay. 4, 5, 3, 5, 1, 2. This is a 3, so this can't be a 3. It's a 5. This is a 3. If this is a 5, that means 5 goes here also. Actually, okay, a 5 in this region can't go here. Can't go here. It's also not a 6, 9, or a 1, 2, so 5 will definitely go here, meaning this is a 4, and I'll have to have a 5 here. Very cool. I got the ones and 2s sorted out now. Or about to, I guess. This is a 5, meaning I need this to be the 1, 2. So this is not a 4. This is going to be 1, 2, but this is the orange one. It can't be pink. That's orange. This is going to be pink. This is going to be orange. This is not orange. This is going to be pink. Meaning this is going to be orange. This is going to be pink. This is going to be orange. This will not be orange. This will be orange. And I need a pink in this column. It looks like it's going to go right here. Okay, cool. This is not a 3. This is a 3. This is not a 4. This is a 4. This is not a 6. This is a 6. Now on my pinks and pink and orange 1, 2s, it's probably going to be this one that tells me which one it is. That's the only cage that only has 1 in them, has exactly 1 of them. Okay, but I don't know this yet, so let's keep going. That's cool. What else did I clean up? One of these is definitely a 7. I still don't know here. This is a 3, 5. This is also going to be a 3, 5. Wow, this is going to be a 3, 4, 5 for the row, but it sees a 4 and a 5, so it's a 3. So this is a 5. So this is a 4. So this ends up being 3 and 5, which is only 8. So I need 1. Nice. This is going to be 2. Now what? This is 9. So this needs to be 15, which with a 9 is going to be 6 and 9, which means this is an 8. This is a 6. Nice. Okay, this third of the grid is done. I have a 4, 9. I have a 6, 9. One of these is a 7. 4, 6, 7, 9 here probably. What is this? This column is a 4, 6, 9. It sees a 9, so this is a 4, 6, meaning this is a 4, 6. So this, I said this column still need a 4, 6, 7, 9, right? This is a 4. No. This column still needs a 4, 6, 9. I don't know how far back to go, actually. This might not be helpful. This column, let's make this is for sure a 3, right? This region, well, okay, if this column only needs a 4, 6, and 9, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got to be a 4, 6, 9, but this is already a 6, 9 for the region, so this has to be a 4, meaning this has to be a 6, so this has to be a 7, and this has to be a 6. I think I didn't pencil this correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try this again. Definitely a 7. The region needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, if this is a 4, then this is a 9, and this is a 4. If this is a 9, then this is a 6, and this is a 9. So 7, 8. What I did was not correct. I think I forgot 8s in here. Very cool, though. 1, this becomes a 7, 8 also, but it sees an 8 because of the column. So this is a 7, and this is an 8. I misclicked. That was just a misclick, and this is a 7. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like. Is that my last digit? Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I was so, I had so many pencil marks throughout the puzzle. I still, like, in my head thought I had so much farther to go. Very cool. This was a challenging one for me. This was a good challenge. It was really helpful to shade the 1s and 2s. That definitely helped get me going in the right direction. I got a little stuck and ended up, okay, so noticing the overlapping digits that were happening here, that's how I ended up getting unstuck. And this being a single cell. I feel like I looked at this kind of early on, but I couldn't figure out what to do with it. And then I realized, like, the 4s and the 5s and the 9s seeing it were going to be a problem. It was also really early on, it was nice noticing the 1 and 2 were definitely needed in here, and then either 3 and 6 or 4 and 5 for each of these sets of 12. And I think just because I'm not super experienced in classic Sudoku, I had a hard time knowing what to do with that and like what digits they would see. I recognized the negative space in the rows, but then how this one, like this cell is in a different box than the rest of these, that was throwing me off. I think I was overthinking it, and it was actually should have been easier to spot than what I was thinking it was. But very nice puzzle, Glum Hippo. Very good challenge. I'm really happy I completed it. Let me know how you all did in the comments.